Save first, the key to financial success. If you want more money, the best way is to keep the money you already have. Don't spend it, save it. Saving should always come before spending. A common reason why people don't save is that they expect to save what is left after paying for all their spending. But the more they make money, the more they spend, and in the end, they never save. That's why it's better to do it the other way around and save first. If you have debts, don't worry, you will learn how to repay them and increase your emergency savings little by little. 1. How much should I save? It is very difficult to have a straightforward answer to that question. Some financial advisors recommend you to save 20% of your salary every month. For example, if your salary is $1,000, 20% would be 1,000 times 20 divided by 100, which equals $200. Saving 20% of your salary would mean putting aside $200 per month. However, this is a very ambitious goal if you have never started saving or have debts. Many people struggle to cover just their basic expenses and have debts. They don't save 20% of their salary. They often don't save at all. So don't worry, you are not alone. Start with the biggest amount you can afford to save without putting yourself at risk. You need to eat healthy food, for example. If you can't save 20%, 10%, or even 5% of your salary, keep saving a little each month, even if it's only $1. Saving $1 is better than nothing. The more you save, the faster you can be financially stable. Success is not how much money you make or what nice things you buy, but how much is left for savings at the end of the month. 2. Pay yourself first. At Uplifters, we tell migrant domestic workers you should pay yourself first. This means you have to put aside the money for your savings and not send it all to your family back home. If you have debts, ensure the minimum monthly payments are made and still try to save a few dollars. Paying yourself first does not mean you don't care for your family. At every step of your planning, you must involve your family when possible. We will see how in the next chapter. 3. Build an emergency savings fund. One of the biggest causes of poverty is the impact of terrible events. It may be a big natural disaster, or an unfortunate event could happen to you or someone in your family, like illness, divorce, or job loss. If this kind of disaster happens, if you have no savings, everyone in your household will suffer. You will have to borrow money, and it will be at high rates. And that may last a lifetime and sometimes even impact following generations. Even if you think that you earn enough money because you manage to cover your expenses and send regular remittances back home, if you have no savings, you may soon run into trouble if something goes wrong. It is like a safety net. Usually, the equivalent of 3 to 6 months' salary is recommended to build an emergency savings fund. But it depends on your situation and how many people are financially dependent on you. The objective is that you don't have to borrow money in an emergency. Having more emergency savings is better than taking out expensive loans that cost you your hard-earned money. When this is done, you can concentrate on saving for your long-term financial goals. Don't use your emergency savings for things that are not emergencies. And as soon as you use them for emergencies, start working to rebuild your emergency savings fund. How to save. 1. Try to automate your savings by a direct transfer to your bank account every month, either in the country where you work or in your home country. 2. Only use this account for savings and get another one for your daily life. 3. Ensure only you know about this bank account. Don't tell anyone about it, not even your family. It's easier to save when nobody knows how much you have. 4. Preferably, don't get any debit or credit cards for this account, or don't keep the credit card with you so you are not tempted to withdraw money unless you need it. 5. If you don't have a bank account, we strongly recommend opening one in the country where you work.